Bucks are once again open to seeking a trade for superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. This news comes out as the NBA calendar shifts to the draft combine in about 6 weeks away from the NBA draft. Milwaukee co-owner Jimmy Haslam has stated a resolution is coming before the draft on June 23rd and 24th. So stay tuned to 100.5 ESPN for every reaction to the Giannis trade buzz today and leading up to the decision over the next 6 weeks, as Giannis will either be extended or traded. Baseball, the Milwaukee Brewers are off today following an incredible series sweep over the New York Yankees for the first time since 1989. The Brewers will take on the San Diego Padres tomorrow night at 6:40 right here on 100.5 ESPN.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
I think if they had their choice, they would love the have their cake and eat it too. Basically, keep Giannis, he doesn't play, and then they trade him in the offseason to where they could get the best deal.
Sources tell me the Milwaukee Bucks are fully open for business on trades and offers around Giannis Antetokounmpo as we enter the NBA Draft Combine this week, and we're 6 weeks away from the NBA Draft itself.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is a day that ends in Y, which means there's another Giannis Antetokounmpo trade update out there.
That's
it is
actual
also
factual.
Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the Monster Blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush, a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. You can stream us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and on the ESPN Wisconsin app. You can get into the show, 844-770-3776. That is the Carbos Talking text line. This is more. Primetime Morsheim behind the glass. And, Molly, you mentioned this during show prep, and Matt has as well. And it's one of those things as we try to figure out how to talk about, as we get a little meta with this Giannis story, it's like, well, what do we do with it anymore? Do we do the Aaron Rodgers angle because this is very much like Aaron Rodgers, but we've done that 10,000 times? Do we do the what do the Bucks get out of an angle? When will he be traded by angle? Is it a good idea to trade him angle? But I honestly wonder at this point if anyone really cares at the update anymore.
Oh, why? Because I care more about my husband's vasectomy, or what? Is that what you're getting at? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
How was it?
My husband is my patient.
He's testing your patience?
He is testing my patience. My children are testing my patience. 3 days at home. Friday, Saturday, Sunday was a lot, even though it was Mother's Day weekend.
Folks, Molly was here at 5 a.m. today.
No, I was not.
Okay.
It actually wasn't that bad. My husband disagrees, though. He is still texting me about icing certain areas and all the different things. So he's struggling. Kind of feel bad. Kind of don't. Because I'm like, hey, try being in pain for like 9 months of your life, you know?
Yeah.
Now multiply that by 2 because I have twins.
I'm aware. I would much rather take the 3 to 7 days of discomfort than 9 months of what my wife's been dealing with. So I can only imagine having twins and your first being a giant baby.
Yeah, I will say my giant baby that is now 3 was playing. He was playing basketball in the living room the other day, and somehow he crashed into my husband. My husband was man-spreading, you know, because that's what men do. He was
also that's what they do when they're cut up.
Yes. So he was man-spread on the couch, and my son like ran into him and literally popped one of the stitches.
Oh no!
So I don't.
Was there blood?
No, I had to look at it and I didn't want to.
At least you didn't do the whole like, I've got a friend who's a nurse. I'm going to take a picture and send it to him.
Well, it's funny because at one point he was like, "Get your flashlight out so you can see whatever the little thing was." And instinctually, I got my camera out, and he was like, "Not your camera." He's like, "I said the flashlight." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm trying."
Oh my gosh!
But let me take a picture just so we can laugh about this in a
There's
couple
no
weeks.
flattering angle for that either.
It's so gross.
I imagine he felt so helpless. Just like, oh gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm just picturing like something about Mary. Like,
No, I will say after his procedure, I was literally like, who wants to do that as a job? Like, that is your job that on Friday, because it's on Fridays that this lady has the clinic or whatever at the hospital.
Can you stop and repeat that part of it though, specifically?
What?
That this is a lady, like a woman is doing this job.
Oh, yeah.
Like they constantly have to look at this over and over again.
I asked my husband, I was like, was she at least attractive? And
hey, Jim, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Nobody loves that job.
Yeah, no. I can't imagine just being like, I'm going to become a doctor that, does vasectomies. Like, if you do that for a job, shout out to you because I couldn't do it, but
And also, can Molly send you a picture of a pop stitch?
She'll send it to the talk and text line.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good time. So, yep, I've been nursing my husband back to health. So.
Good for you.
Yeah, I did not do the care package because I'm not an influencer yet, so I don't need to be doing influencer things on.
I think that's you kind of put the cart before the horse. Is you're trying to be an influencer and then you'll influence as opposed to
kind of instead of just doing it.
I have this idea which would be great. So just go to my Instagram and imagine that I did
exactly
this. And follow me
and then pay me.
Yeah.
Once I have enough followers, then I'll start actually influencing.
Exactly. So you guys don't understand how my brain works. It's fine.
Yeah. So you can chime in if you care more about Molly's husband's vasectomy or the Milwaukee Bucks now open for business with trading Giannis, which is noteworthy. This is really the first time on the ESPN report from Shams that the Milwaukee Bucks look like they're willing to trade Giannis, and this still could be a little bit of game of chicken between the two of you say you want to be traded.
Yeah.
And I think the Bucks are over the game of chicken. I think Jimmy Haslam taking a bigger step in has kind of moved that. But I also think that a lot of Packer fans, a lot of Wisconsin sports fans are probably far more interested in Trey Smack than they were the latest Giannis news. And now, Molly,
what is this
It's the Smack remix.
Can you just play the real one?
I was like, this is not
No.
Akon.
That one's better.
It's the one
Also, the Akon one is going to get
flagged every time. Yeah, that's why it's not playing the Akon one.
I got you. All right, but Molly, I think your biggest storyline out of the Trey Smack deal was that your take is evergreen.
Yes, my take that it has been easier to replace Aaron Rodgers than it has Mason Crosby, in case you haven't heard that take. And it still stands true.
I've only heard it here on ESPN Madison.
I know, exactly.
And every other fan blogger out there.
Oh, God, I know. They just steal my take. That's why. Mr. Steal Your Take, my God.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, and it still stands true. Because, I know you guys talked about this on Friday, but, as soon as I saw the news, I was just like, what the hell are the Packers doing? Because they just paid Brandon McManus, $1 million or something? Mm-hmm. Recently, they just paid him.
$1 million roster bonus, yeah.
And then now you're like, all right, bye. We're picking our new young rookie over you. I don't love this situation. Now, I'm not a Brandon McManus fan, especially seeing how he performed during the game against Chicago. That wasn't fun to lose a game by 7 when he missed 7 points. So, yeah, I don't know what this next season is going to look like. I don't feel confident in Trey Smack. I know he's your guy, Matt, so that's great for all of us. Means that he's not going to be good. But that's just
he's
a
the one
lot.
that breaks the curse.
So
that's
Matt,
a lot to place on a rookie.
When you're talking specifically, guys, you can chime in on 844-770-3776. That's Carl was talking text line. List is more. We're doing kind of a litmus test here. We kind of called it Ashton, Big Papa here referred to it as a homer poll, and we're going to put out a homer poll. That is a compliment. It is Steve the Homer True, who I think at times put out these breaking is it the fourth wall? Is that what it is, Ryan? Is that or is it when you break the fourth wall?
Yeah, you kind of let the audience in on the behind the scenes.
Yeah, so breaking the fourth wall here that we kind of think that our fans care more about Trey Smack and the Trey Smack storyline then they do the Giannis trade storyline. So that will be our Siding Unlimited poll question posted up on Twitter. Do you care more about the Trace Mack storyline or the Giannis possible trade storyline? 844-770-3776. That's Carbs Talk text line. List is more. Matt, you're a little bit the boy who cried wolf with kickers.
Maybe.
How so?
Well, and this could be with everything Wisconsin sports, but let's just focus specifically on kickers. Every kicker that has come through Green Bay, as Molly pointed out, been very difficult to replace. Mason Crosby, you've been excited about.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, this is the guy. Why? Because they made a field goal someplace, or they're Carlson's brother, or it's always something random.
Yeah.
So can we just run through it? So
Well, there's a reason for it.
You're an eternal optimist.
Well, yes, and also it's a little more under the radar, but much like the Packers with quarterbacks, the Packers for the last 30 years had not missed a kicker. They had Longwell, they had Chris Jackie, and then they had Crosby. So they had 30 years of top-tier kicking, at least top third, best in the league kickers. I know we had a little dip with Crosby in there. He had a down season, but McCarthy stuck with him, and he came back and was great. He was a guy you could count on. It's same going back. The Packers have had a long track record in that Favre-Rodgers era of also nailing the kicker. So kicker never seemed like something I'd have to worry about with the Packers. So when we brought in Carlson after Crosby, I was like, it's just another home run for the Packers. That's what they do, is they pick good kickers.
So there
Good
was
kickers and good quarterbacks.
And quarterback tacklers.
Anders Carlson, Greg Joseph,
Quarterback tackler.
Braden Narvison.
Greg
Lucas.
Joseph didn't even make the team though. That was a off-season competition, I think.
Yeah, I think he and
That was like a
Narvison
training camp.
I think they replaced him with Narvison
Yeah.
before the season
Yeah,
started.
Narwhal beat him out.
Lucas
I'm pretty sure.
Haversick and Trace
Still on the
Smack.
roster.
And Haversick is still on the roster with
Right.
Smack.
Not
But-
for long.
But I didn't. The only one I didn't throw flowers at was Haversick, and he's 4 for
Substitute
4.
teacher.
Missed 2 extra points, but he's 4 for 4 on field goals.
The fact that you have these stats of kickers just at the top of your dome is shocking.
Well,
Molly,
I kind of looked at it on Friday.
He told us
okay.
on Friday he watched a 20-minute highlight reel of Trace Mack at Florida, which apparently there's
20-minute highlight
How long
reel.
was it, Matt?
That guy's kicked a lot of
I
kicks
said I
then.
watched
Damn.
the same video about 20 times.
Oh, there you go.
His
Okay.
50-some-yard kick
Against
at
Georgia. I know
in Georgia.
You've referenced this
against
5
Georgia,
times since he got
55
drafted.
yards. The pressure could not be greater.
Matt's
and it goes right down the middle.
Matt's never watched a Georgia football game in his life, but he's watched this clip
Clip,
more
yeah.
times than Trace Mack's parents.
Yeah, dude. Let's go Gators. So yeah, I have hope. Plus, he was an 83 or 85% field goal kicker in college. He had the most. I think he's got Florida's record for most 50-plus yard field goals. He was one of the most with 50-plus yards last year. It just and then to maintain an 85, 83% make rate.
Those are exciting
That's
stats.
good numbers. Those are good numbers.
Those
the
are-
guy is
they're
coming in
exciting
with
stats,
more
but it's not the NFL.
proof than Anders Carlson did. There's more game time stats
Matt, why
on this guy
can
than there
I
is
just
on
ask you a question?
Anders. Yes.
Forget Anders Carlson.
Okay.
You know who the Packers did have, who I'm not a fan of McManus, but didn't he have a 92% year 2 years ago?
Yeah, on 2/3 of a season.
What was his percentage last year, actually?
it was 80.
80. And the league average around 85%. The league average rookie kicker, if you will, comes in at about 80%.
Yeah.
So that's the most likely scenario there is that Trace
Okay,
Mack
so
will
you're
come in.
so you drafted a guy that you're probably maybe going to get the same production out of that you did Brandon McManus.
Yes. But
Well, when you put it that way, I don't hate it as much.
the one and that's
Now
fine.
there
I
is a
just don't-
$4 million cap hit this year because we designated a post June 1st cut of McManus.
$4 million is pennies.
But really,
Right, I agree.
It still comes down to. I'll just ask you this: if you had a game-winning kick, there's no evidence that you'd rather have Smack.
I'm gonna be honest. I've
McManus.
never seen Smack miss a game-winning kick. I've seen him make one. It was after the fact.
Did you watch a lot of
Mason
Gators
miss.
games? You watched a lot of Graham Mertz?
No.
and
I
stuff,
just
or
watched
what?
the one
Chimere
highlight.
DK?
But guess what? It's been the same every time I've watched
think
it.
would be on his highlights?
Well,
Just look at his low lights. That is definitely a thing. Is low lights. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what the kids call it on
Not as
TikTok.
common. Not as common as Google lowlights of a kicker. And honestly,
I'm going to Google it right now.
But and I'm not saying you're wrong, Matt. It's just you speak with such certainty about something you have no idea what the bleep you're talking about at all.
Well,
you're just giving us numbers.
Yeah,
but like
important numbers.
I honestly, to kind of
that for data.
add on to Molly's point, it might be harder to figure out if a kicker is going to be able to kick in the NFL than if a quarterback can play in the NFL. Because there are plenty of kickers who are really good in college football that are trash, and there's trash kickers in college football that are good. There's people who are kicking in rugby or playing soccer that end up being better kickers than anyone in the NFL.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it might be – actually, you know what? Finding a kicker is the biggest crapshoot in the NFL. It's just nobody really gives a crap. Because they're a dime a dozen, you can just replace them. But truly finding a kicker – and you're right. It might have been – not more impressive because of the highs of the quarterbacks, but to go from Jackie into Longwell into Crosby is honestly close to as remarkable as what they've done with their quarterbacks.
Well, now it seems that way.
There's just so many like what ifs going through my mind. What if he's really bad during training camp?
Right.
Like, is Brian Gutekunst gonna like crap his pants and be like, "Oh my God, what did I do?"
He's gonna put in the substitute teacher. What are you talking about?
I mean,
The
yeah, but
insurance
even
policy.
then,
They're
like,
just going to they'll just bring McManus back. They'll just grab some other dude off the street. Like, that's the thing. Like
kicking is a big deal, though. As much
that's
as you
also
want to
the part-
joke about
but
it,
I
like
just-
it's a big deal. It literally lost. It wasn't the only thing that lost you the game in Chicago in the playoffs, but like it lost you the game.
But it is a big deal.
the
I'm
most
just saying
tangible
that
one.
I don't think it's an exact science at all. I think, like, honestly, you just find, like, a relief pitcher.
I'm
you
not
just
saying
find
it's
the kicker,
exact science.
You just find the kicker who has the right vibe at the right moment.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are trying to pretend that you know exactly who that's going to be, you're lying. And you're just BSing yourself. And I mean, even as a special teams coach, let alone an Olympic gold medalist, like you're just hoping, which is fine. Like, but
Yeah.
I don't care. Whoever the best kickers in the league, like they fall off a cliff quickly, and then they come back sometimes. And all of a sudden, they're bad for 2 years, and all of a sudden they're back.
Slumps.
It's like
Best kickers in the league are also rookies once that have never made an NFL kick, and they turn out to be the best kicker in the league, so you never know.
all right, I can't.
No, really.
Take that
Terry
data.
never made a field goal at one point. Then he
True.
did.
Very true. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton has always been excellent. So go to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton with the Sizzle, Swizzle, and Swirl Happy Hour. And go say hi to Kevin. Go say hi to Lee. You can argue with them about Trace Mack. Or if you're so interested, again, we're talking about, but we're not talking about, Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks finally look like it's coming to a head and he will be traded. But we are asking you our signing limit poll question. Are you more interested in the Trace Mack storyline or the Giannis being traded storyline? This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, featuring 2026 curling national champion Matt Hamilton on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
As a single mom, I questioned college. I worried about having enough time and support, but I'm so glad that I didn't let that stop me. Once I started at Madison College, I realized I can do this. I'm really proud of myself. My instructors truly care about my success, and I have a community of support. My advice to other single moms, do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com. That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
ESPN Madison and Zimbrick Honda are celebrating the area's best high school sports stories with the Game Changers of the Month. Follow ESPN Madison on social media to see the teams recognized for making a positive impact in the community. It's the Game Changers of the Month, presented by Zimbrick Honda.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Dealing with storm damage? That's never fun. That's why homeowners are turning to Everlight Solar for roofing and exterior repairs done right. They handle the entire process, from insurance claims to fixing your roof, with one trusted team. Less stress, faster solutions, and a home that stays protected from the elements. If your roof took a hit, Everlight's got you covered. Visit everlightroofing.com to get started today. That's everlightroofing.com. Everlight, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Running a business doesn't leave time to wait. You need answers and a banker who responds. At Starion Bank, you work directly with local decision makers who understand your business and act quickly. No runaround, no delays, just solutions. The right banking relationship makes a difference, especially when things get complicated. Starion Bank, built for the long game. Visit starionbank.com to get started today.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Madison College has 7 campuses across South Central Wisconsin, including 3 right here in Madison and others in Fort Atkinson, Portage, Reedsburg, and Watertown. Their programs offer hands-on training with cutting-edge equipment from robotics to medical stimulation labs, plus real-world experience through internships and clinical placements. Madison College is also home to 10 Wolfpack athletic teams with championships at every single level. Stay connected and learn more by following at Madison College on social media.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge. Matt Hamilton with us. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. We're in the Everlight Solar Studio. Primetime more shine behind the glass. And be sure to stream us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and the ESPN Wisconsin app. We are asking you, are you more interested in Trey Smack or the latest in the Giannis trade rumors, which is that the Milwaukee Bucks are open to business, according to ESPN. I do want to throw this photo of Trey Smack on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream because I think, I want initially a blind react from Molly, this is Trey Smack in a Gators uniform, and he's got kind of a messed up hair and going with the mustache and the look there.
Yeah, he's not bad looking.
What's the vibe?
I mean, not my type. Like, he looks like he could be like Matt's little brother or like Matt's cousin.
I'm getting like 89% field goal percentage across his career.
Take that.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Not 100?
No. You're going to miss
optimism.
the time. You know, sometimes you'll have to have a 65-yarder for the
I'm trying to think if there's a specific look. Like, Vinatieri was more buttoned up. Mason Crosby kind of had like a very specific look.
This is just like the Gen Z.
This guy looks like Brandon McManus to me.
Yeah, it's like the new Gen Z kicker look.
Kind of.
And so, but then you have like, I'm just kind of like, Sebastian Janikowski was the shaved head guy. Didn't Zerline?
He like broke the mold though.
Zerline didn't shaved head, I think. I'm just trying to.
Wasn't Lance Zerline like super jacked? Wasn't he the kicker for the Rams?
Then there's the Grammatica guys who were like
tiny.
5'3" and 100 pounds.
That's more the mold that I see. I don't know how tall Trey Smack is, but he doesn't look like a very big human.
We can look
I don't think kickers are relatively large humans to begin with. He's 6 feet tall.
6 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I made a jersey
Must be
swap
nice.
with Jake Elliott, and his jersey when it showed up at the house, it was tiny.
And how tall is Jake Elliott? I'm looking him
He's
up right
much
now.
shorter. He's probably
5'9".
5'9", yeah.
Like Jim say. Just kidding. Savage.
I'm not a jockey over here.
Brutal.
Jeez.
No,
No,
you're
no,
not
no.
jockey. You're a kicker.
Hey, kickers can be millionaires. So, like,
They can be. I'm neither a kicker or a jockey. 844-770-3776. That's Carbon Talk.
but you are a million. I'm just kidding.
This is more. Giannis, speaking of millionaires.
Yeah.
Are we tired of this millionaires saga?
I am.
I don't.
No, not quite.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys,
Honestly-
I'm not over it. I've been over it for the last 6 months. What are we doing?
What could we do, to, make it even crazier? Like, what's another layer on top of the Giannis drama? Is it, does he start a reality show? Does he, have a documentary team follow along?
He already has, 2 documentaries about him. So, no.
I think it's.
I'm willing to bet that he has, he's one of those guys that has a posse.
I mean, yeah, it's
I would say
Thanasis.
whatever his
And
social
Alex.
media is, he's live all the time. That would be the next thing. Just one of his buddies in his crew is always on Instagram Live or TikTok Live and is just showing day-to-day.
Remember
Giannis.
last-
That would be the next step for me.
Fair.
Remember last summer he was going on I show speeds.
Yes,
live
he did on
stream.
that boat.
And-
Remember?
Well, yeah, they're on the boat or wherever they were,
In
in Europe
Greece.
and Greece.
Near Greece, yeah.
Yeah, and they were talking about New York City. He's like, yeah, New York. New York.
Yes.
They wanted me there, yeah. He's
I
like, big
forgot
city,
about that.
nice city, that kind of thing. Just all the vague stuff he would just say all the time.
I think he's already crossed it. Because
Yeah.
then you see him on every freaking commercial when you're watching the NBA playoffs. He's got Huggies commercials with the kid that may or may not be his. That whole thing drives me crazy.
Because it's the
Yes, it's the commercial. Well, but I say it because he's done this whole thing of I don't want my kids to be seen, but yet he brings his kids to all of these public events and he puts them in commercials and all this stuff, and it's like you don't actually care about your kids' privacy. Moving on, he has the stupid oil commercial that he's flying in a plane and then he's riding on a race car and doing all this stuff. He's just bleh.
What is it in Kalshi, right?
Kalshi.
Yes, he does that whole
And then
crap. I don't even know.
I
It's
have a
legal.
list here, and I'm probably missing some. Obviously, Nike is one of his endorsements. The
Yep.
Google Pixel, Breitling, WhatsApp, TCL
Wait,
TVs.
Breitling?
I don't even know
Yep.
what that is.
He's in
it's
Kohl's
like a
commercials,
really
too.
cool watch.
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
really cool watch brand.
He's in the Kohl's commercial
Yep,
with the lady
Kohl's.
from The Office.
Yep, Kohl's.
He's in a Kohl's commercial?
Yeah, it's a really funny one.
I didn't know that, but that one actually fits. Very
JBL
Wisconsin.
Audio, Candy Funhouse, I Am 8.
Wait, Candy Funhouse?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because he has his own brand of candy. Yeah, like the Shakalicious candies.
Shakalicious is so much better. I'm not saying that because I dislike Giannis.
Good.
The Shaq one's just so
Yeah,
good.
you
The
guys
Giannis
fell
one
in
is
love
very.
with that in
Yeah, we
Milwaukee
did.
one time.
Yeah, we bonded over how good Shaq tasted. I Am 8 is his global partner and shareholder in a health tech brand. He's just getting into the weirdest things. I Am 8. And then he's got a airline that he's a brand ambassador for that I've never heard of.
What's it called?
Probably European. That makes sense.
AEGEAN.
Aegean. Aegean, that would be a Greek airline, yeah.
Okay. Antidote Health, which is a telehealth service.
He's literally has it's
Couldn't
everything.
you do this? Couldn't you do this for most NBA superstars, though?
I don't
I'm
know.
sure. I'm sure.
Let's look up LeBron's.
LeBron. Okay, LeBron's probably really low, guys. I don't
But
think we
like-
actually need to
but
look it
we
up.
could go a little bit less is more. Like Aaron Rodgers for a long time didn't do much of anything for endorsements, correct? Like State Farm.
He had
Chevy.
Adidas,
Chevy.
Bergstrom up in the Fox
Yep,
Valley.
yep.
That was
the
about it.
Bergstrom.
And Good Karma. I remember because when he worked with Good Karma, we had a show. We would talk about we were one of the 5 companies that he worked with. And for me, honestly, for Giannis signing up with Kalshi just had me out completely on him. I just question everything about it. I think it seems like he's lost his edge. It seems
we were
like
at Carbon World Health that day when we found out.
What a time! That's you'll never
'cause
forget where you were.
There is nothing that will come. We all agree that Kalshi's going to we're going to be I can't believe that was a thing. That's incredibly shady and probably illegal.
I don't know enough about it, but him being involved with it seems illegal.
Kalshi is you can bet on real life things, but you
Yeah,
can
like
know the
anybody.
But
Yeah.
some of them are weird. I bet gas will be $4.82. Well, if someone knows,
Yeah, no,
there's
it's
no
a
way
lot
to
of
stop it.
insider trading or whatever the term for it is.
Money
Yeah.
laundering. Yes, you could just bet on things. Does he have his own Bitcoin or not Bitcoin? Does he have his own what's
NFT?
NFT? That's what I'm thinking of. And not Bitcoin. What's the? It's not Bitcoin is a specific brand. Of
Yeah,
it,
you're
but,
thinking of meme coin or something.
Yeah, does he have his own meme coin?
What?
I don't think so. I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's like what president?
Like
coin,
Dogecoin. If you heard of those, it's
Elon Musk. Yeah, it's all
it's
like
nonsense.
Yeah.
I will say, speaking of
Grift.
nonsense, there was a viral TikTok of Giannis too that came out last week or was circling last week. We don't really know when this is from.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a video of him getting in his car. What appears to be the city of Milwaukee. Now, guys, listen closely because this is a video from TikTok, like I said, but you can kind of make out what he's trying to say at the beginning of this video, saying they don't want me anymore.
They don't want me, man. Man, stop playing.
Is he rocking golden?
He is.
In the other car, they were rocking golden. Yes.
I thought it was
I was
him.
like, I just watched that movie this weekend. I watch it all the time.
If he was rocking, because
it slaps.
The video was taken from one car looking at Giannis in his truck. If he was rocking golden that loud, he really likes golden, if that's the case, because that was
the
blasting.
golden quietly.
That's fair.
That
Golden
song
is definitely
is
a song
not
that you have
made-
to crank.
Yeah.
But I will say, Molly, to what you were saying, like having like a reality show around him, like the fact that videos like this of Giannis just keep showing up feels like every week. Like it feels like we're there with how dramatic can this get? Like
Giannis has jumped the shark.
I don't want to say that it's not going to get any more dramatic because right when you do is when something else is going to happen.
You know what? Say it. It's the dead of the summer right now, right?
The summer hasn't even started.
Close. It's the dead of the spring.
It's May.
It's not
fair.
even Memorial Day.
That is fair.
The polls aren't
We're
even
still
open.
like 6 weeks away from the draft.
Fair.
This is just getting started, Molly.
6 weeks.
There was frost last night.
That's true. It was 36 degrees this morning when I woke up, and I was like, not going for a walk this
But to
morning.
be fair to Molly, like we all operate in sports seasons. This is kind of just like
The
what
dead
do we-
in sports.
Yeah.
Should we just go by the Giannis calendar? This is when the summer starts, is when the Giannis rumors start back up leading into the draft. That's the unofficial start of summer.
Do we? I think
If he sees his shadow and hides away for
Yeah,
6 more
right,
weeks.
like Favre and Rodgers did not have a lot of success after leaving Green Bay, and they were
Well,
they were
you could
Favre
argue
almost got to
Favre
a
did.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
comparatively. Like
He had one of
they-
his best seasons of
he
his
did,
career.
but he also had 2 down seasons. So compared to like
Yeah.
where he was,
You know
That
what's
was
going
with
on
the
with the
Jets.
Jets?
it still was down on many levels.
Some say up.
Yeah, someone say it was an up season.
So, and then you go with Rodgers.
I hate Brett Favre for what it's worth. I can't stand the guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, just had to clear my conscience.
Yeah, I'm not touching any of that. So Rodgers, bad since he left Green Bay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Made it to the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Gosh, that was
They made it as far as the Packers did.
That was unforgettable.
Was it the Texans they got boat raced by?
Yes, I believe.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't see some spectacular LeBron James type second and third story for Giannis. Like,
Really?
If I had to bet,
I mean, how many players have there been though? Like that have had
right. But like, that's my point. Like moving off of Giannis, like forget all the personal ties and forget everything he did for us. It's the smart basketball move that nobody wants to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a roster that's anywhere close to winning. Best case scenario, you build it in 2 years. Giannis is then really removed from MVP seasons. He's playing this last year, and I know he was hurt a lot, but closer to 30-some minutes a game. And so you have to watch his minutes. You have to watch his time. You're not close to a title. I would move him while he still has value. It's not quite the value he had 2 years ago. Remember this with Aaron Rodgers. And he's not going to fall off like Rodgers because he's not quite as old, but he is a older big man who doesn't have the outside game of other bigs that he can play a little differently. He is great defensively, but I wouldn't bet on him. And then we joke a little bit for it, but like there's a lot of outside noise with Giannis that didn't used to exist there. And Giannis was incredibly talented, but it was his grind and his work ethic that was, as close to you could see out of MJ or Kobe. Now he looks more like Kevin Durant, Dwight Howard sort of career, where they could just be going to a lot of places and put up numbers, but not really impact winning going forward. And I think that includes Milwaukee. Now, I'm not saying Giannis is washed. I'm just saying I don't want to be in the Giannis business anymore because I think in the long run, Giannis's best days are behind
So how many
him.
more all-star caliber seasons does he have?
All-star? No, 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah. I don't. What does that do for you?
Well, I mean,
You could bring Jaylen Brown in here and get to 4 or 5 All-Star games too.
yeah, no, I was more just curious, like how long you think he's going to play at a high level, and I
don't think
again,
All-Star's
I don't
high
think
level
he's
anymore.
going to be MVP caliber.
He's getting paid like it, though. So you're paying a guy who's going to be off of his 2-time MVP, especially if you
How many guys
Supermax.
in the league are getting Supermaxes?
Oh, God, are we having the same Jordan Love conversation with
But here's the
Giannis
thing.
right
If
now?
he gets a Supermax,
I guess a little bit.
He's going to be dramatically overpaid for a guy who's just making All-Star games.
I mean, okay, so when I say Supermax, he can get something equivalent to what he's getting right now somewhere else.
But that's not a Supermax. That is a completely different
Right.
deal.
Well, Supermax is you're required to like re-sign with your team. So like,
Right, yes.
I'm just saying, as far as value is concerned, where he's at right now is not the Supermax, which what he could get from the Bucks later this year, but he can't get that anywhere else. But like in that like upper echelon pay range, not all those guys are MVP caliber. Is what I'm saying. Is like he's still got some good basketball ahead of him.
But if he plays for the Bucks,
There's
you're
never
paying
no
him a Supermax.
He's not taking anything less.
And
than
then he's an
Supermax.
albatross. We'll talk to Tauscher about this on the other side. This is Jim Matt Mobb, so by Coors Light.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Jeff Henson owns Englehart Motorsports, and the relationship with his previous business technology vendor wasn't what it used to be. So Jeff sat down with the James Imaging Systems sales rep.
Their communication with us has been impressive. Andrew, in his consistency and follow through, proved to me that it would be the right relationship to start moving forward.
Moving forward with James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. What's been the benefit, Jeff?
Definitely peace of mind.
That's really great. Has James Imaging Systems done their part in helping Englehart Motorsports do business better?
Yes, without a doubt.
Jeff, would you recommend James Imaging Systems?
I would highly recommend James Imaging.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Here's the thing. Buying jewelry should feel good. Not rushed, not pressured, and definitely not final if it's not right. That's why at Condon Jewelers you can exchange your purchase so you actually end up with what you really want. And when it comes to value, Condon Jewelers offers some of the best prices in the area without sacrificing quality, service, or trust. So whether you're celebrating a big moment or just treating yourself, you can shop confidently knowing they've got your back. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Ben Bruss here to tell you about Zimbrick European. They're Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and certified pre-owns. But the best part is I've been working with them since 2018, and the evolution has been a 2-door, a 4-door, and now it's time for an SUV. My life has changed, and it's changed with Zimbrick European. Being a dad has made it really important to have the comfort and the safety that the SUV will bring me. Again, Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. Of course, I found the sexiest car on the lot. Check them out.
Any night is a great night for Pizza Hut, and they've got your next meal covered. Score a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try it on Pizza Hut's new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. Want a different vibe? Go with original pan, thin and crispy, or Chicago Tavern style. Big flavor, big savings, just $10. Whether it's game night, movie night, or just dinner tonight, this deal delivers. Order today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Soccer is back for the grand reopening of Breeze Stevens Field, celebrating the stadium's 100-year anniversary. Join in on the family fun during a 2-day fan fest presented by Don's Home Furniture. Get ready for the debut match of Madison's new women's soccer team, Rally Madison FC, on May 15th. Then the fun continues on May 16th for the Forward Madison FC home opener. More information, tickets, and 2-day passes are available at forwardmadisonfc.com.
Staying on Wisconsin sports never stops with the Jump Around podcast.
This Badgers team is going to go as far as Colton Joseph takes them. When it's at its best, it can be phenomenal, but when it's bad, it can be pretty bad. This offense could be awesome.
The Jump Around podcast with Jim Rutledge and Riley Auk. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions and Conant Automotive. Streaming live every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. One call, that's all.
Green Bay Hall of Famer Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, Jim Rutledge.
Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Better feeling winning a Super Bowl or proving people wrong?
Proving people wrong.
Wisconsin football analyst.
Mark, that's awesome stuff. We really appreciate your time.
That was quick.
Jim was too nervous to ask you any questions about Wisconsin, so.
Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
Mark Tauscher joins us now on the Yuengling guest hotline. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, and now officially in Wisconsin. D.G. Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. And Mark, talking some Giannis and Trace Mack, because those two stories go really well together. But I've said, and I'm going on the record now, I don't want the Bucks to sign Giannis to a Supermax. I don't want to pay a guy in his early 30s an extension that will pay him almost $70 million a year when we have no team to build around him. Are you with me on that? I think most Bucks fans are with me on that Giannis' era with Milwaukee has to end.
It does, and here's what I would say. I think I understand the basic premise that what we've seen the last couple years, it's been out of the playoffs. I would, if we're not going to get what we want for Giannis, I would rather keep him, but I think it's time to turn the page. And I thought that middle of last season, when things kind of were progressing the way they were, and the fact now you have the 10th overall pick, and you want to kind of accommodate Giannis if now he is coming out saying this is what he wants rather than kind of beating around the bush, I'm completely good with it. It's going to be really tough to watch him go play somewhere else, but I think this run and all of the incarnations since we won a championship it just hasn't worked. So now while Giannis is still, able to bring back a haul to try to reset the franchise, and if there was any way that anyone felt like if there was one move that could flip this and the Bucks could be legit title contenders again, I think we'd all be on board with it. But I don't know what viable move with all of the draft picks being gone we'd have. So, yeah, I think the time has come where we move Giannis and everybody moves along.
Tausch, do you actually trust the Milwaukee Bucks organization to be able to, I don't know, move on, rebuild post-Giannis era, though, especially with the people that are at the helm?
I'll say I'm going to take ownership out of the equation because obviously Jimmy Haslam, it's been Struggle City, USA, everywhere, with the Browns and what's happened there. I think John Horst has taken a little bit of a bad rap on kind of the way they went about this. You talk about all in on top of all in, and eventually you're going to go bust. I still think, even though the Dollar Dame move didn't work, I thought it was the right move. He continued to reinvent and trying to keep Giannis happy, and I think if Giannis was able to stay healthy, he would have obviously been a lot happier. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So do I trust that the Bucks can, if they get the right haul for Giannis, can turn this thing around and flip it? I do. Is it ever going to be the same era that we just saw, the glory years of the Milwaukee Bucks? That's a whole nother conversation because they're not going to just find another Giannis. I'm not sure how the Bucks are going to – there's been plenty of teams. Everybody's tried to do what the Milwaukee Bucks have been able to do really from about, 2017 till 2023. That's a hell of a run. And it sucks we only got one championship, but I think most of us looking at it, it's been 50 years prior, the Giannis era was awesome. And now it's time for a new one. And, whether that's going to be with John Horst and Jimmy Haslam and they get it flipped or figured out, I do think I think John Horst has done a much better job than what people maybe other people would say.
Do you look at the career that Giannis has had with the Bucks in a similar light as you would Aaron Rodgers, in the sense of you had such a great player leading your organization and you only got the one title? Do you look at it in a similar vein, or how do you kind of view that?
I would say the Rodgers era, just because you were there so many times, and you had probably 2 to 3 really good opportunities to do it. The Bucks, obviously, the year that they lost to the Raptors was a missed opportunity. And you start looking at some of the other ones. I mean, injuries suck.
Yeah.
And if you lose guys like the Bucks did throughout that run, it makes it really tough. So I can understand. I think it's a fair question. I would say Giannis, because it had been so long, it almost feels more Favrean to me in the fact that it was such a long stretch and everybody was so hungry for another championship. And when you delivered, it was almost like it satiated everybody. And with Rodgers, it almost felt like it was great, but it never really satiated people to the fact that you just, because it was such a long run and because he was so great for so long and some of his teams were as well, it kind of felt like maybe we left more meat on the bone than maybe what Giannis did.
Tausch, do you think maybe as Packer fans who dealt with 2 quarterbacks that had kind of a weird breakup that we're maybe a little more numb to this also weird potential ending to a superstar in your state for your team? Like, is this more Favre or is this kind of more Rodgers, this end of career move?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're definitely probably just more in tune because we've seen our MVPs go play somewhere else, both with Rodgers and with Favre. And I think this Giannis saga has just been so drawn out. I mean, we've talked about it. There's been different reports, and Shams has done this, and we New York this and all. And I think at some point, it's been a while ago, people are kind of had enough. And when that happens, you do get dull, you get numb to it a little bit. And so I think as far as trying to compare Giannis's to it's just completely different than both. I think there was so much animosity and so much divide on the Favre side. The Rodgers side was more, almost by the end of it, it was almost like, all right, let's do this. And I still don't know if more people kind of view it the way Jim does, where it's let's just do it and be done, or if because there's so much gratitude for what he's done that I think it's just such a unique circumstance. I think maybe that's another reason why we're kind of ready to move it along.
Yeah, I mean, this is unique, and I think the Milwaukee Bucks make this a little bit more of. I don't think Green Bay has this "we're never going to have it again" mentality, and it seems like Bucks fans seem to have this.
True.
We're never going to have this again mentality. But Tausch, you talked about this with the Packers. Organizations win championships. I mean, San Antonio or Minnesota will likely be facing Oklahoma City in the Western Conference Finals. Portland is a team that's often there. Like, there are teams in the NBA who are not in massive markets who can consistently compete and reinvent themselves over and over again. The system's kind of designed for that. So for me, I look at it that this is not a death knell for the Bucks, but it seems like a lot of fans are like, well, now that Giannis is gone, we're screwed until, the next Giannis comes walking in 25 years later.
Well, I think part of it is because we mortgage so much.
Yeah.
Like every draft pick now until it feels like forever is gone. So I don't disagree. I think there's just a different mentality because so much of the national narrative, whether it's the media or players, I don't want to go to Milwaukee, I don't want to do this. And, it's different with the Brewers because obviously the Brewers, it's more of a structural thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers can spend 5X what the Brewers can. The Bucks, that's not the case. But the fact that we've mortgaged so much and now it's almost a complete and utter reset when and if this Giannis thing happens, and there is going to be struggles. Like, I don't think anybody is sitting here saying it can get flipped quick. Where in football, you can do it. And the Packers, it's been such a long run of really good to great play that never even enters anybody's mind. Whereas with Milwaukee, we've seen this movie before, pre-Giannis, where it was struggle city to get any type of relevance. And now we've had that taste. And when that is you start seeing that drift off. And we saw that obviously with this season. I think that's what makes people nervous.
Tausch, what was your first thought when you saw that Brandon McManus was released by the Green Bay Packers?
Big, bold move. Obviously, when you make the move that they did during the draft, to trade picks to get him, you kind of felt like that was going to be the case, that he had a leg up, pun intended, on everybody else when training camp gets going. But this to just completely wipe McManus away and say, hey, young man, here you go. Mm-hmm. Let's get ready and be ready to roll. It brought up a lot of questions, but mainly it's just we don't believe Brandon McManus can get it done in the postseason. And we think it's time to go young and to get somebody that we can hopefully count on when the money's on the table in the playoffs. That's a big risk. It's a big dice roll when you're talking about a team that I think everybody, when healthy, thinks are a Super Bowl contender, and you're counting on a rookie kicker, and then you factor in Goody's done this before, and it didn't work with Anders Carlson. I just think it's a huge, bold move, and obviously a lot of pressure being put on Trey Smack to get this thing done.
Do you agree with the move?
I do, and mainly because it's not because I don't know anything about Smack. I mean, I know he's a Gator, and I mentioned today I think his nickname, if he makes some tough kicks, he's going to be Gator Blood. That's a great nickname. He's got Gator Blood. So the bottom line is McManus is a veteran. He's exactly what you're looking for, but when you look at his last two postseasons, he didn't get it done. He missed 3 big kicks in the Bears' loss, and obviously against Philly, he also missed an important, maybe a kick that could have swung the momentum. Who knows? But when you're looking at, I think Steady Eddie, he's been really good in the regular season when he's been healthy. But then with his injury last year and the fact that he's older and the fact that he's expensive, I'm all right with it. It's a big dice roll. But in order to win a championship, in order to win money at Hard Rock Casino Rockford, you have to be willing to make some big moves. And Brian Gutekunst did it, and we'll see how it shakes out.
Molly's famous for her take about the difficulties replacing the kickers. But Matt brought up a good point that obviously...
That was a great take by Molly, and I just wanted to make sure... Molly, I know you're a stickler for citing things. You're a big bibliography gal.
Big bibliography gal.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure to credit Matt on this, that obviously the Packers kind of went from Longwell to... or Jackie to Longwell to Crosby. So they've had a pretty good run in kickers as well. And to me, kickers might be harder to replace than quarterbacks. It's just not as important. Because I don't know the rhyme or reason. Even Goody, when they said, how do you pick a kicker? He just threw his arms in the air like a made field goal. I just think that the translation from college kicking to NFL kicking is just so random. There's so many undrafted free agents that make it. I think Robbie Gould with the Bears was working construction, and they brought him in for a tryout. And then he was, basically a Hall of Fame Bear kicker, for them at least, a kicker, Vinatieri. I just think the kickers are just as hard to figure out as quarterbacks, even though they're not as important.
Well, I mean, it depends who you ask. Ask the Buffalo Bills if they're not as important. They have
Good point.
They have a world championship, and their whole narrative has changed. So it is more of a crapshoot. I'll say this. They're easier to find kind of a quick replacement because there's a lot of guys that's such a musical chair world. And if you have a kicker struggling, there's probably 10 to 15 veterans that can come and fill in. The key is to try and find someone that is going to be your guy for a long time. And the Packers have done a very good job of that. But, I mean, Mason Crosby struggled immensely in 2012. I remember doing the postgame show, and it was every week. What you don't want to do is cost your team games because you don't make a move. And why I feel confident about this, while I disagree with drafting a kicker, because it adds pressure, especially in a year you didn't have a ton of picks. But there's just something about you bring somebody in and you let that scenario ride. And if you don't, Goody has shown he's very impatient with this. And that bodes well, I think, overall on the team standpoint. But as far as having a kicker that you can count on and try to win close games, which is what you need to win a championship, I don't think if this young fella struggles, he's just going to say, well, we're sticking with him, because he didn't do it with Narvi. He didn't do it with Anders. And I think that's what would probably give me a little bit of a pause for everybody that is super nervous about having a rookie kicker with a team that you think can win big.
Tausch, is there anything Goody could do to put your mind at ease with this team, whether it's adding depth to a particular position or anything like that? Is there anything that would make you feel better coming from the Packers right now?
The biggest thing for me is just that this offensive line is going to be a lot better. And he didn't do a ton of different things. He obviously drafted the center from Kentucky. But this
Jagger.
is more that's where I'm if you're asking me what I'm nervous about, it's, is this group that a couple of years ago you felt pretty good about, it's progressively gotten to the point where I think you're more concerned. And I feel really good about a lot of the other things that have been done. And I feel better about the receiver room. If Tucker Kraft's back, there's just a lot of things to feel really good about. But as far as one thing that Goody could do now that would change the entire dynamic of this team, I don't think there's one thing that would all of a sudden flip it from, oh, wow, now we really have depth. There's always going to be issues that will come up with injuries. But overall, the big question mark that I had coming into this offseason was, what were they going to do on the O-line? And what they did is basically put a first-round pick out at left tackle, and that needs to work. So if I could do one thing, it'd be like, yep, make sure Jordan Morgan's a really good player. If that is indeed the case, we're going to be in pretty good shape.
Mark, awesome stuff. We really appreciate your time.
You bet. See you guys.
That's Mark Tauscher, brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute.
This Badger Minute brought to you by The Jump Around. Don't miss new episodes of this exclusive digital show talking all things Wisconsin sports. New episodes debut Thursdays at 12:30, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
New Badgers offensive line coach Eric Mateos preaches a passion for physicality amongst his unit. Safe to say former Badgers offensive lineman Rob Havenstein is a fan of the mantra.
Physicality is in the nature of offensive line. Having a coach that's putting that in the forefront, I think is just going to go great for all those guys out there. And then you can honestly start having a lot of fun as an offensive line, getting guys on the ground, come back and give your right guard a fist bump. You just killed that guy. That's the fun of offensive line.
Wisconsin weather is unpredictable. Your windows shouldn't be. Upgrade with Pella and get 0% interest until 2030. Order by April 30th at PellaWI.com.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love, with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
Life's better with American Family Insurance, because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Wisconsin linebacker Mason Posa.
Mason Posa shuts the door.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by the Jump Around, a Badgers dedicated show. Tune in to Jim Rutledge and Riley Yelk every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube page, talking all things Wisconsin Badgers football, basketball, and more. The Jump Around every Thursday at 12:30 on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. The Milwaukee Bucks are reportedly once again opening the door for a Giannis Antetokounmpo trade this offseason. That's per ESPN's Shams Charania earlier today. Bucks co-owner Jimmy Haslam reiterated last week that they want a resolution with Giannis by the NBA draft, that being whether they will trade him or give him an extension this coming October. With the NBA draft 6 weeks away, here's Shams with more on today's news.
Any conversation that the Bucks are going to have with Giannis Antetokounmpo, from my understanding, it's going to be a very simple one. Do you want to stay here long-term and commit long-term in June? The answer from all accounts is going to be no. And at that point, the question is going to be, where does Giannis want to go? Where does he want to play for and commit long-term? Because he's got just one guaranteed year left on his deal. That gives a player of this caliber a ton of leverage, a ton of sway on where he ends up.
Find more from Shams over on ESPN.com.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special. Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Isn't it crazy? And I think Molly Brown from Jim, Matt, and Molly had this first. At least that's the first I think I've heard of it. You start looking at the Packers' succession plan at quarterback has been much better than at kicker. Mason Crosby's the last successful kicker that I would say we've had.
The Green Bay Packers have had an easier time replacing Aaron Rodgers, MVP Aaron Rodgers, than they have replacing Mason Crosby.
Molly was right.
Thank you.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. You can get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carbos Talk text line. List is more. You can see us in the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Matt Hamilton with Ham Cam going on.
Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Really helps the channel. Ring that bell.
We do have comments on there if you want me to read them.
Please do.
First one here from Burnt Brat. He says, I care more about Shams' insider info on Giannis. So does he know anything about possible trades or teams interested in Giannis? At least we could be included in the interested teams. Oh, well, it's just kicking. Should not matter because we said, do you care more about the whatever his name is, Smack versus Giannis stuff? There you go. Kicking should not matter. Now we have Matthew Golden scoring touchdowns left and right. Not sure I agree with that, but I like the mindset
yeah, when
there.
Did that happen?
He also says, look at the top playoff teams. Guards rule the court. Brunson, Shea, Edwards, Maxey. So what then about Giannis? He slows the game down and he tries his dribble drives that take away from team play. Yeah. I don't disagree.
Which one of you said the Giannis situation has jumped the shark?
Me.
I kind of think Giannis, as a player, has jumped the shark in the idea that are you building a championship team as Giannis is your best player?
So I almost I know we kind of I was kind of kidding when we talked about it briefly before, where it almost feels like Jordan Love and like him are almost in the same situation where it's like you're paying him to be an MVP caliber guy, but is he? So I still think Giannis is a great player. Great player. I still think he's probably a top 10 guy in the NBA. Like, he's a really good player, and I wish that the Bucks could keep him for his talent. However, I think it's going to be, and for any team, it's going to be incredibly difficult to build around him. Now, I don't know necessarily from like a play standpoint because I'm not super dialed in with the NBA, But from like a financial money standpoint, especially given what the Bucks are going to need to be able to get in return, I don't know how any team is going to be a championship caliber team with Giannis on the roster if they make these changes that they're going to have to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely if they're trading players, they're going to lose all their good players to get Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, really the best move is which teams have draft capital that you can offer in exchange for Giannis and keep your current players. One of the trades that I heard floated on ESPN here last week was Jaylen Brown and maybe like a first rounder.
It came from the Zach Lowe podcast, but yes, that's been floated a few different places.
Yeah.
But yep.
But I think I heard it on ESPN when I was driving around. Someone had mentioned it, like maybe a first and Jaylen Brown and then Giannis to the Celtics.
I mean, I would take him. Easy.
Yeah,
he
and
carried
then
the Celtics without Jason Tatum this year.
And then the Celtics would still be solid. They'd have Giannis
That's
and
a championship
Tatum.
team.
Yeah.
That's a championship team.
For sure, that's a championship team.
So, because let's focus on, we're going to play Crusher to Canada on the other side to figure out where Giannis might rank, because we got the All-NBA team, so we can kind of just use that as a quick little jumping off point for that. But back to the question of, I don't know where Giannis, like, where is Giannis going outside of Boston that they are an instant contender? Like, if you put him in Miami...
See, Miami is where my mind first went, but I'm like, who is there?
Him
but
and Bam?
I just have so much faith in Eric Spoelstra, though. I think that's where a lot of my faith there comes from.
I don't have the...
But you got like a star guard and you got a star big man. Like, that's seems to be a pretty good ticket. If Giannis goes down to the Heat, that's a pretty good team.
I just don't think they have enough guys.
You saying Tyler Hero is a star guard?
No.
Did you just say star guard?
You said star guard.
I'm sorry. Is Bam a big guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Bam's a well. Yeah. He scored 70+ points. I thought he was taking shots from behind the arc
83.
too. Oh, I was right. 70+.
Which is
okay. Fair.
That's right.
I don't want to make this.
Was he a forward?
I don't want to make this about Matt. I don't want to
make
make
a small ball 5.
I don't want to make this about Matt, but which would have been a worse statement, that Tyler Hero is a star guard or Bam
I
is
was
a
so
guard?
confused when he said it. I was like,
the worst statement would be the Tyler Hero one.
I think
so. I thought I was honestly dumb because I was like, I thought Bam was like a big man, but like maybe I'm stupid.
I was like, am I?
You know
I'm
what?
not saying you're stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
hold on.
I'm
You
not
know what?
saying that. I was just like, maybe I'm wrong.
I actually want to bring something up because this happened over the weekend in our group chat too.
What?
Because this exact same thing happened with Matt too.
What did you do in
Funny
the group
enough.
chat this weekend?
So yesterday was Mother's Day, was it not, Matt?
It was.
And you texted our group chat right around 10 a.m. as any good teammate or friend would do, and you texted "Happy Mother's Day."
No.
To Molly. Well, hold on. You sent the text message to Molly, congratulating her. Correct?
Yeah. Congratulations on being a mother.
When you sent the congratulations,
You
what did
actually
you
said
say?
Maladina because that's my nickname.
Maladina, yes.
From
the
Scouts
nickname.
on Breast Days.
What
Well,
did you actually text it first?
Oh, there is zero evidence that I
Well,
actually
there is
texted anything
not.
else.
There's a lot of evidence.
Wait, there is evidence you texted something else because your text says edited.
Yeah, I was correcting how I spelled Maladina.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
It's a tough word to spell. It's a tough name to spell. I definitely didn't say happy
I can
birthday.
imagine.
I said happy Mother's Day.
No,
the
you
whole
said
time.
happy birthday
there it is,
twice,
yes.
I believe.
Yes,
and
you did.
then you texted happy Mother's Day.
And this is what happened.
I was like, it's my birthday?
I saw that text right as Matt sent it, and I opened it, and I just went, shoot, is it Molly's birthday today too? And I went, is it her birthday and Mother's Day? And I forgot. So I immediately not left the group chat, but exited that portion of my phone, got out of the apps, the text message app, and went to our Twitter to be like scrolling down, being like, I swear to God, I put a Molly birthday post like 2 months ago. I know it's not her birthday, because I'm like, I don't know how else to verify this.
Right.
So then I'm going through this, and I'm like, yeah, it was back here like March 15th, whatever it was. What is your birthday?
I'm going to be honest. I did
February
edit it
1st.
twice.
February
I
1st,
first
way off.
edited the Maladina, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I said happy birthday.
Yes.
And then I edited it, and Ryan, you mentioned it. I was like, bro, that's why you edit it, because I didn't mean that.
Well, guys, I was annoyed because
I didn't have the chance to do it with Bam, but I would have.
your stupidity gaslit me into thinking it was Molly's birthday.
So it's funny that explains for me too. So we all saw, like, because I think for a hot minute I had the same thought, but then when I looked, I'm like, it says Happy Mother's Day. I'm like, I must have just flipped it in my brain.
Well, and then at the same time, then I come back to the group chat and I'm like, wait, did he change it, or was it always just Happy Mother's Day?
So that
That's so
explains
funny.
my thought process too, because I was like, oh, I must have just just done it in my own head. But no,
It was
Matt did
it was edited twice, though, to be fair. Like, so you guys.
knew it.
That
I
doesn't
knew
make it
it.
better.
I was just like, wait, am I just a bad friend? I didn't know it was Molly's birthday.
No, I don't know how to spell Maladina, so I don't know if you spelled it right or wrong.
I don't know. Well, it auto-corrected the first time to Matilda. So yes. I was like, happy birthday, Matilda is really out of place for that text. So let's go ahead and change it.
And it was all lowercase the first time. It was happy birthday, Maladina, lowercase m.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite part. If he would have put happy birthday, Molly, it wouldn't have corrected anything, and he wouldn't have seen it. Because it was the Matilda that probably threw you.
Nope. And I spent a good 10 minutes being like, I can't believe I forgot this. I can't believe I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
well,
funny.
you're a bad friend, Ryan.
Yeah, clearly.
Not like me, Molly.
No, you're a great friend. Wishing me happy birthday when it's not my birthday.
And Bam Adebayo.
And happy Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day.
When you're taking care of a cut-up husband.
Back to Giannis here. Steve-O in SoCal chimes in. Giannis and his game have jumped the shark. No shooting ability and power game suffers with age and injury. And also says Giannis doesn't want to play second fiddle. He wants to win a championship and have it be all about him.
I don't disagree. Is there I know we're gonna play Crush It or Can It, but I'm genuinely thinking what teams even are there?
I think he could play with one other star. You're not going to be on a big three.
But he's not going to be the second guy.
Right.
And so this is where I think it gets closer to the rumor mill than fact.
Okay.
But there was scuttlebutt. We can use that word. As far as
Scuttlebutt, right?
Scuttlebutt.
Yeah.
Sorry, scuttlebutt. That the
whose butt?
Scuttles from Mermaid, Little Mermaid, right? Isn't that
Bug's Tale?
What?
What?
Are
Bug's
you guys
Life.
actually being
Excuse me.
A Bug's Life?
Bug's Life. Jim said Scuttlebug at first.
Yeah, that's my bad. Scuttlebutt. But isn't Scuttle isn't he a character in Little Mermaid? Isn't he?
Who are you thinking
Scuttle.
of?
Is he the crab?
No, that's Sebastian.
Sebastian.
No,
That's what I was
the
thinking.
flying the bird.
There's a bird in Little Mermaid?
Yeah. I didn't know. I did not know that.
Yeah, she comes to the surface and talks to the
Oh,
bird.
yeah. The
seagull.
bird Scuttle.
All right. When was the last time
I'm
all of us watched
I'm looking at the Little Mermaid cast right now.
I haven't watched Little Mermaid since I was 8.
Is this the 1989 version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Definitely.
Taylor Swift.
But I think Scuttle's in the other one, or it's something similar to Scuttle. But Scuttlebutt was that Giannis didn't want to go to Golden State to be second fiddle.
It is Scuttle. It's the seagull.
Yep, there we go.
Wow. Good for you, Jim.
It's someone of my family's favorite character. I can't remember which one. So
the family member?
I can't remember which family member. I think it's. If I had to bet, it'd be my
But
wife.
you remember Scuttle.
Yeah. Because when you watch a movie a million times, she watched it as a kid, and then you watch it with your kids, you're you just start moving. You know what? I'm into this. All of a sudden, this character was sneaky good because you just never really paid attention because they're an ancillary character, and then you're man, there's the backstory to this character. This is funny. Anyways, back to Scuttlebutt. The Scuttlebutt was that he didn't want to go to Golden State to be second fiddle to Steph.
Interesting.
Because it's Steph's team.
It is Steph's team. You're right.
And it'd be the same thing if he went to Boston.
But you have a better
it'd be
chance.
Tatum's
Well, it's like
team.
when LeBron went to Miami. It was Dwayne Wade's team.
Was it?
It was. To those of us in Miami, Dwayne won a championship with that team.
No, I know.
He brought LeBron and Chris Bosh to Miami.
No, I don't disagree with that. But once he was there, was it still
It's
his
LeBron's team.
It's LeBron's team.
It is LeBron's team, but I think there's a lot of people in Florida that still said it was Dwayne's team.
Well, right. That's why he got the statue that looks nothing like him.
Right. That's the highest honor anyone can get.
Yeah.
Hopefully someday we'll have a Jim Matt and Molly statue that will look.
Good God, I don't want to see it.
An AI one.
It looked like our logo.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt will look like Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's going to be perfect.
You
Molly
better-
will
you
also
better
look
listen-
like Cristiano Ronaldo.
And so will
So you
I.
better say somebody hot, at least. My God.
Yeah, Ronaldo. We'll all just be
Yeah,
different
true.
versions of Ronaldo. One with a hat, one with blonde hair, and one with no hair.
Perfect.
As long as we all have mustaches. Does he have a mustache?
No.
But
He's got those
but our
crazy
version-
eyes in the statue.
Yeah, but our version will. We'll also all have facial hair.
It'll be perfect.
Great. Can't wait.
Molly's
Can't wait to be
primo
reincarnated. I shaved mine this weekend, actually. Thank you for asking.
Well,
I didn't notice it today.
we had a conversation separately that.
I know you did. You were like, God dang, do you see when she's in the light? It's just popping.
You're like, wow, Molly got a haircut. Good for her.
Yeah.
There was a lot of crumbs.
Yeah. True cookie duster. A cookie duster.
Cookie duster. All right.
It's a mustache. It's called a cookie duster.
Never in my life have I heard
I've
that.
heard cookie duster.
You've never heard that?
No.
Yeah, it's every bite is a freshly dusted cookie. Because your mustache cleans it off. No crumbs.
I don't think about chocolate chip cookies when you say that.
When you think cookie duster? I have no idea what else you would think
think
of.
of like a Limp Bizkit song?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Can you tell us about Behind the Bucks?
Yes, tune into Bucks vs. the World, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast on the Bucks Plus audio network, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Narrated by comedian Charlie Berens, the series reveals the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open and the Bucks' Cold War era showdown against the Soviet Union national team. Hear how a tournament in Milwaukee helped globalize the game of basketball and open the doors to international stars coming to the NBA. Find Behind the Bucks on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think I've listened and watched this show long enough to know that Molly's mind is just always in the gutter. It doesn't matter what.
Mine!
Yeah, Molly.
Jim says something, and Molly's eyebrows just go up. She's looking for a giggle.
I'm a bottomless. You're not wrong.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on May 12th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Diego Padres.
Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness, third deck.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in May 12th at 6:40 on WISC TV in Madison, or check your local listings to watch the game.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Greg Scalzo here for Buckin' Honeys. Congratulations to the perennial Best of Madison Award winner by the folks at Madison Magazine. Meet me at Buckin' Honeys to celebrate Wisconsin hospitality. Whether you're enjoying the view on the Yahara River in Monona, exploring Wanakee, visiting the OG in Sun Prairie, or checking out the new location in Mount Horeb, you can enjoy the Buckin' Honeys experience in a neighborhood near you. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week with brunch every Saturday and Sunday. I'll see you at Buckin' Honeys.
The host might be irrelevant, but the conversations aren't.
But I was impressed by several of them.
You're impressed by everything.
I love life. It's amazing what people do.
There is nothing that you see that you wouldn't go, oh, that's pretty cool.
That's not a bad way to live, though.
Mr. Irrelevant with Alex Strofe, presented by Door County Distillery. Live on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also available on the ESPN Wisconsin app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Here's to experiencing it all this summer in Wisconsin. Every deliciously cheesy, rockin', magical, fireworks-filled, festival-loving moment. There's Cheese Curd Fest in Ellsworth, Strawberry Fest in Cedarburg, Festival of the Arts in Stevens Point, and the Renaissance Fair in Bristol, Honor the Earth Powwow in Hayward, Mile of Music in Appleton, Venetian Fest, Bratfest, Summerfest. So many fests for your whole crew. Find them all at TravelWisconsin.com. Sponsored by Travel Wisconsin.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Carbon World Health's brand new location in Sun Prairie is absolutely amazing. It is more of like their med spa side, and it's incredible. So whether you're ready to refresh your skin, relax with the hydrofacial like I do every single month, or try the latest in body contouring, the experts at Carbon have you covered. Book your visit today at carbonworldhealth.com and experience the new standard of self-care at Carbon World Health in Sun Prairie.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton. You can get into the show 844-770-3776. That is the Carbos Talking text line. This is more, and we're going to play a little game here called Crush It or Can It.
If it's yes, then crush it.
Those mountains are blue.
If it's a no, then can it.
Oh my God. It smells like a skunk. It really does.
It's time for Crush It or Can It.
So, Jim, you explained in the previous segment, but what's this list you got for comparing Giannis against other NBA superstars?
So I have the list of the all-NBA teams for this year, projected all-NBA teams as of the end of the season here, 2026 all-NBA. So I thought that was just a list I could pull up to kind of get the best players in the league.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so are we ready?
Yeah, crush
All
it or can it.
Let's go. Shay.
Can it? Well,
Can.
when are we saying
Giannis is worse?
Saying Giannis is worse than I would say can it, yeah.
Okay.
can?
Can.
All right, Victor.
Can. God, he's so good. Did you guys see him punch Nas Reed in the
elbow?
Oh, it was an elbow. Come on.
And he'll punch him with his elbow.
She did say punch with her elbow. She did finish that.
Quarterback
so good.
tackler.
And then when he was like, wait, what does that mean? When they
Quarterback
kicked him out,
tackler.
it was incredible.
That was an incredible
great,
shot.
yeah.
Oh, I love Wemby.
Joker.
I like Giannis
I'll
better.
take Joker.
Crush or can crush.
You're
Crush it,
crushing
I'll
it if
can
it's
it.
Giannis, and Matt's canning it. Okay. To break the tie, I think I would can it as well. I think Jokic is better.
Really?
Yeah, I think Jokic is a better. He'll have a longer career because his game will last longer.
Agreed. And like this, 27. He averaged triple double. Is that correct this year? Or was that? Yeah, I think he averaged triple double this year. So yeah, to
How
that
old
point.
is he?
He's not much older than Giannis.
I feel like they're pretty similar.
Or no, he's young. He's slightly younger. Slightly younger.
The thing with Jokic is he's so big, tall,
Yeah.
and like he doesn't need the athleticism.
But he's got the shot.
Yes, but
That Giannis doesn't.
You know what? Talk about a guy that I think actually, I know we gotta like do all
that's
this,
fine, yeah.
but talk about a guy that I think this is who Giannis actually wants to be, who genuinely only cares about basketball and he doesn't give a crap about anything else beyond basketball. That's who Giannis pretends to be.
Yeah.
And that's who Jokic actually is.
Yeah.
Yep. Luka.
I'd rather have Luka.
I love Luka.
I'm gonna can it.
Cade Cunningham.
He's great. He's
Are we
carrying his
talking
team.
1 year, 1 season?
This is off the first team. So basically, we all can agree that Giannis would not be first team All NBA.
Oh, well,
Jalen
I hope
Brown's
the
the other
Giannis
name.
I'd
Jalen
probably
Brown's
take over Cade.
Jalen Brown's the other name there.
Giannis is better than Jalen Brown, but if you're gonna see, I think there's multiple ways. Giannis is better than Jalen Brown talent-wise, but if you're building a team around somebody, you'd rather do it around Jalen Brown.
Yeah, I'm with Molly, I think.
Put it like this: Detroit's not saying yes. If you called and said I'm trading Giannis for Cade,
Because you got to get rid of
Because what? Cade's like 25 or younger.
Yeah, he's a child.
all right, here's where it gets a little bit. This is kind of where he fits in. So again, back to the Supermax. I don't want to pay it. He looks more like a second team All NBA guy. Donovan Mitchell.
I'd probably take Giannis.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell's
They're like
good,
the same age. I think Giannis might be even younger.
Molly?
I I don't like this one.
I'm going to crush this one.
I'll take Giannis, but that's me being a Bucks homer.
Crush.
Kawhi Leonard.
Crush.
Can. Oh, I mean crush.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Giannis.
My brain is tweaking.
Giannis is better, so you crush it.
Yeah.
If he's not better, then you can it.
Yeah.
So the
Agreed.
interesting with Kawhi is he had that peak, and then he's kind of just turned into a second-team All-NBA guy.
He just can't stay healthy. He's always injured.
And you get the
And he's doing a little sketchy stuff
You get the
on side.
philanthropic side of Kawhi if you trade for him too. I mean, that's a nice little benefit.
Donate to the trees, or whatever that thing was.
Kevin Durant.
Take
No,
Giannis.
Giannis.
I'm crushing it.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson.
I like Jalen Brunson.
I mean, I think I would rather have Giannis on my team, but kind of in that same vein, I think I'd rather build a team around Brunson.
I think I'd rather have Brunson. Brunson is what Giannis says he was, or maybe Brunson still has the edge that Giannis doesn't have.
Team-friendly deals.
This guy definitely would take over Giannis. Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yep.
To take him over Giannis, though?
Again, there's a little projection there, much like Cade.
Molly, you set a precedent when you were talking about, like, would you rather build a team around it or, like, have him for a season? I'm thinking of it as building a team around Maxey seems like it would make more sense.
Okay. Fair.
Right?
Agree.
All right, third team, Jamal Murray.
I love Jamal Murray.
I'm
but
taking Giannis.
He's a 2.
Yeah, he's got multiple knee injuries, or at least one major one. This one is interesting. Jalen Johnson, Wisconsin kid.
If
24 years
he
old.
came to Milwaukee, I'd be happy.
If the Bucks got him in a trade,
Yes.
and honestly, here's how you speak about it. Atlanta is not just throwing Jalen Johnson out there to get Giannis. They kind of want to keep Jalen.
Right.
So he's...
I'd take him.
Yeah.
I'm doing Giannis, but...
Chet, I'll take Jalen. I would... Chet?
Holmgren?
I don't... Do you know another Chet?
Maybe.
Chet, his inside NBA source.
Okay, fair.
This is for
It's like Thomas.
this is for the listeners who don't just automatically know who Chet is either, okay?
No, I think everybody knows who Chet Holmgren is.
Chet's kind of like those one-name guys. He and Wemby are kind of both in there, I feel like. It's a unique one. Not many people are throwing around Chet now.
Wemby is a
Giannis.
nickname for
Yeah, because nobody wants to say Wembanyama.
it's
or
just,
if you said Victor, same thing, but I would still say Wembanyama.
No, you did, because I said Victor. And you did not add the last name.
Nah, maybe.
Okay. Can we just...
Chet
Sure you didn't say Wemby?
hold on. Have you
I
guys
said-
ever met another Chet in your life?
No.
Yes.
No.
Really?
Yes.
Curler,
He's
right?
been around the world.
Yes.
Yeah, Chet is a curler.
It was either a curler or like somebody that worked at like a pizza bistro that he likes to go to in Switzerland. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
No,
it was 2 options.
Pizza bistro.
Someone
I don't
met at a
know.
golf tournament, probably.
Okay, fair.
I think of Chet. I think of Weird Science. I think that's the brother that Bill Pullman plays, like his obnoxious brother. His name's Chet.
I'm taking Giannis over Chet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jalen Duren.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I'm taking Giannis.
Probably from OKC.
Pistons.
I know. Okay.
The big from the Pistons.
Oh yeah. My stepson was literally like hyping him up to me the other day. I was like, I've never heard of this guy in my life. So yes, I do know who he is.
I
He's
take
good.
Giannis. I like him because I'm hoping that maybe the Bulls can steal him. He's a restricted free agent. So then I guess I would go with LaMelo Ball or
No.
LaMelo. I agree, but LaMelo's sneaky pretty dang
Is
good.
you're going by like lists?
I'm going. He's
NBA
third
first
team.
team, second team.
He's third team.
Okay.
But then the other one is here. How do you say from Portland?
Just say his first name. Everyone knows the last name.
Not this guy.
Scotty Barnes.
I'm sure if I said it right, but I'm not sure I was saying his first name
Oh,
right.
wait, that was Raptors.
Ryan. Deni.
D-E-N-I.
Deny.
Oh, Danny Avdia.
There you go.
Danny Avdia.
I don't know who that is. So Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis.
He's a guy that would come back in a Giannis trade if the Bucks traded him there. But weirdly, I know
Giannis goes to Portland to go play with Dame.
I was going to say, there has been some smoke around that specific trade that the Blazers might want to do.
And,
the cheapest team in the
Holiday?
NBA.
Well, they have a new
I
owner.
forgot Drew Holiday's there
Right,
too.
but the new owner's the cheap
He's
guy.
cheap when it comes to expenditures, but maybe he wants to go big and big splash like
Maybe
Ishbia
he's
did a few years
saving on
ago.
the coach and the mascots and the
For
travel
Giannis?
for Giannis.
No, I would ask you guys, do you think Giannis would actually want to go to Portland? Because I think that's going to be a big determining factor in wherever he's traded, right? Like, he needs to sign off
I think
on
he
wherever
wants to
he's
go
going.
to
pretty
a
cool
very
city.
large city, but
I've heard it's very similar to Milwaukee, actually.
It is,
Size-wise, I mean, character
Small
might be a little
market.
different, but small market, same thing. I mean, honestly, Giannis and Dame felt like they were in the exact same, like, sphere of stars
and like
for a
Matt
long
just
time.
said, Drew Holiday's there.
So I think we stumbled across that that Giannis is closer to, he's crossed the
First
Rubicon
team to
here.
second team.
No,
But he's no longer the not that. He's no longer the future. He's not quite the past. But we're talking about, because he's not, Tatum's on this list because he didn't play long enough.
Right.
But he's closer to the Stephs of the world on the tail end of a career and the Durants of the world as opposed to Cade or Victor or Shea.
But how different would our mindset be with this if Giannis actually played a good chunk of the season this year?
I think he still is a first-team All-NBA guy.
Agreed.
But
when healthy, he's still that guy. He's still a top 5-6 player in the league.
Because who are you bumping out? Because again, Tatum would normally be in this.
I would say Giannis at full strength is better than Tatum. At full strength, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I agree.
I'd take Tatum.
Fully healthy Giannis.
Fully healthy Giannis is better than Tatum.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No,
I agree with you.
Now, not a prime Giannis. I mean, Giannis is healthy all year next year.
If Giannis is fully healthy, what he was doing this year when he was fully healthy, he was looking like one of the top 3 players in the NBA. Now, if you said, if I'm building a franchise around him, 5 years, yeah, I would take Tatum because he's longevity and he's, one of the most versatile players in the NBA. But no, if you're saying just
one season,
yeah. Giannis.
I think Tatum might win the MVP next year. So we'll see. I mean, but yeah, obviously long term.
What is your Tatum love from?
I don't know how you can say that when you can see all these other guys that are so
Victor's
incredible.
winning MVP.
You talk about Victor Wembanyama. You talk about Shea. You talk about Cade Cunningham.
Tatum should be in the conversation, and I think he will be.
Dude didn't even play in his last game.
Well, I mean, he blew out his Achilles last year and came back. He's going to have a full offseason now of being able to train on basketball.
And hasn't every year been just the question of who's better, which Jay is better on the Celtics, JB or JT?
I've never questioned. It's always been, in my opinion, Tatum.
Okay, but I think for everyone else, it's always been a question.
I don't think so.
No, it's Tatum. Everyone agrees it's Tatum's team.
Listen to Boston Sports Radio. The fans of those teams would.
Why are you listening to Boston Sports Radio?
Well, because that's been a big.
This year
point of
they'll tell you that because Brown took over the team for him.
And they were what?
He held the team down.
And then Jason Tatum comes back and they lose to a 7 seed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And I'm just saying because for a lot of years, especially amongst Boston fans, the question was: is this Tatum's team or is this Brown's team? That was
Brown didn't even get the first nod for the Olympic team. Tatum did.
Matt's bar is just who made the Olympics first.
I mean, it matters. It matters.
Yeah, okay, fair.
You get to pick the best players in the NBA.
So setting aside this year when you had the low in minutes, it's been 26, 27, 30, 27, and 27 points per game with double-digit rebounds there for Tatum.
I mean, if we looked at Giannis this past year,
I'm just saying that Tatum's still on the come up. I think the injury set him back a
How
time.
old is Tatum?
Come up is aggressive. I think he's my age. I think he's 29.
He's been around for a minute.
He's 28 years old.
And he came in the league at 19?
Yeah, I just think that
it's been a decade. Wow.
Yeah, I think Tatum is right there I think he'll be in the first team All-NBA next season. Nobody's going to write this down. Nobody's going to remember it. But I will say I think it's going to happen.
You went from MVP to first team.
Well, first team All-NBA would make him an MVP candidate.
Okay, an MVP candidate, but you just said he's going to win the MVP.
Fine, he'll win the MVP. If you're MVP candidate,
don't get
you're in the
sassy
mix.
over me because you're the one that changed
you're
moving your goalpost. Don't get mad at me for calling you out on it.
Field goal post.
I think it was
Nobody made it a thing. Ryan was just disagreeing with your point.
No, I'm just saying. Fine, I'll go MVP. I'm just saying that a first team All NBA and
fine.
MVP
Victor Wembanyama's winning MVP
in the same breath.
That's unfortunately that because Wemby exists. Yeah, I feel like that the possibility of that is kind of moot.
I kind of think there's more possibility that Cade Cunningham's going to win MVP versus Jason Tatum.
Or Shea again. Shay's going to be the best player on the best team.
I can't wait for Tatum to win the MVP next season.
I can't wait for Jason Tatum to fall off a cliff next season.
Not even be nominated.
Not literally, but figuratively.
Tatum and Giannis are winning the NBA title with the Celtics next year, and Tatum will win the MVP.
Okay.
Write it down.
Mark
Take a
that,
picture.
and then when the Celtics don't even make it to the playoffs because Giannis ruined that whole team, play it.
That's actual fact.
Thank you.
Jim Matt Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening live from St. John's, Newfoundland. The Newfies love Jim, Matt, and Molly. 100.5 ESPN, Madison.
Hi, I'm John Hayes of Goodman's Jewelers. It's hard to imagine, but Goodman's has been the diamond store of Madison since 1933, which means your parents, maybe even your grandparents might have shopped with us. We maintain the same high standards, honesty, and integrity that kept them coming back time and again. Keep their history and our history alive. Shop Goodman's Jewelers today in the heart of Madison at 220 State Street. We're online at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's. The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise. From our family to yours, roofing, windows, siding, gutters, and doors. Your solution-based company, community strong and service that will please. Get a free estimate today. The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise.
Chris Canty here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that your fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free, so I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Rich Eisen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
At Carbon World Health, feeling your best isn't a luxury, it's a lifestyle. From advanced aesthetics and rejuvenating med spa treatments to personalized wellness care, everything there is designed around you. Whether you're refreshing your look, boosting your confidence, or investing in total body wellness, Carbon World Health combines medical expertise with a spa-like experience you'll love. Discover the med spa Sun Prairie is talking about. Book your consultation today at Carbon World Health, where wellness meets results.
Porch season is calling, and Carbless has the answer. Introducing the new limited release Lemon Iced Tea Vodka 4-Pack. It's the bright, refreshing taste of lemon iced tea with smooth vodka, no carbonation, and that bold, carbless flavor you know and love. A little nostalgic, a little unexpected, and absolutely made for summer. From backyard barbecues to weekends at the lake, this is the can you'll want in hand. Get the new Carbless Lemon Iced Tea Vodka 4-Pack before it's gone. Go to drinkcarbless.com to find Carbless brand new flavor near you and grab it while you can.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
$50,000 was one playing Monopoly Express at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. $30,000 was one playing Lucky Pumpkin. And $25,000 was one playing Lucky Combo, all at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. So go be a winner and go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. It's time to throw some stones.
1, 2, 3,
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
So I was at Bath & Body Works. I always want to call it Bed Bath & Beyond. I was at Bath & Body Works in Johnson Creek. Now, first I want to ask you this. This was a couple days ago. I picked up some stuff for my wife for Mother's Day from my kids. So I did this because a few weeks prior we had gone to Cedarburg, and when we came back, I don't know what was going on at Bath & Body Works, but they're just like randomly closed. Like, we're going to be closed for an hour in the middle of the day. I don't know if it was understaffed or someone homesick or something happened. So they were just closed. So I was like, I'll go back. I'll just go back and pick it up. So I went in there and I'm looking around, and it's got good deals at the outlet, and I picked up some stuff. And one of the things they showed to me, though, I was looking at the candles. I like the candles at Bath Body Works. They have some good scented candles. But they showed me a candle that smelled like chips and salsa. And when it's advertised as smelling like chips and salsa, it smells like the back of a house at a cantina or something. It was too strong of a smell to want in your
like
home.
Cilantro and probably tomato.
It smelled a lot of
literal
chips and salsa. Like, it just smelled.
Well, I know, but cilantro's got a distinct smell.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Why would you want your house to smell like this? I can't.
I would. Yeah, that's fair.
All right,
That's
the
fair.
next one was.
I'd rather just bust out some chips and salsa and house them.
Yeah.
And then my house smells like it because I ate so many of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
not in that way, but like, you know.
The other one is basically called Pizza Parlor. It smelled like pizza and wings.
There's
Again,
one that's pizza and ranch, I see. Is
maybe
that
that's what it was, pizza and ranch. Again,
No.
not like I'm not opposed to those smells, but out of a candle, too much. Like,
Yeah.
it's just.
The
Yeah,
ranch
why?
really puts it over the top.
And
I
the
can
other
get
one-
down with maybe just a pizza candle.
And then there was some sort of pickle.
Also,
one.
I don't want to be starving as
Right.
soon as I light a candle. Like, oh great, now I want pizza.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And then the other one was a pickle or dill flavored one. So
Ew,
or
gross.
flavored. But I mean,
Another
it was-
pickle clap we
Jeez.
don't need.
Yes. And so that was the most palatable, but it kind of smelled like a deli. So I was like, do you want your house to smell like a deli, a cantina, or a pizza parlor? Your pick on that. But
deli.
what would be, is there a food smell that you would want wafting through your house?
I mean, other than like the ones that they already have candles for, because they already do bakery. Like,
yeah, something
bakery
a
smells
a
like
little out of the box.
cinnamon
Right.
rolls, that kind of stuff.
Maybe a Cheez-It one, Matt, with Coors Light.
Coors Light, and it sounds like a delicious flavored Cheez-It.
Ooh, pretzel, like a pretzel, like
Ooh.
soft baked pretzels.
Okay.
I love that smell.
God, yes, that would
I
be
love
good.
that smell. Again, though, I would be like, it'd be detrimental to my health because I would just be housing like soft pretzels and cheese.
I think a whiskey would smell good.
They have whiskeys ones though, so like
Yeah.
a little more out of the box. Like there's like a honey mustard or something like that.
What about or a Wisconsin old fashioned?
Okay, I feel like that one doesn't
A little
exist.
orange, a little
Matt,
cherry.
you just want to get drunk when you light a candle or what?
Or couldn't it just be like a supper club scented one?
Well, then it's gonna smell like fried
Cigarettes?
fish and
Gross.
stale cigarettes and old fashions.
Yeah, bring back some nostalgia,
Do
man.
you think they make like cigarette or cigars candles?
Scents?
Yeah.
Cigar. I
No,
could
you
see
just light a
cigarette,
cigar.
no.
Right, but like if you couldn't, I wouldn't put it past like if you can't smoke a cigar anymore, but you miss that
They do.
smell. Yeah,
I can see cigars. Cigarette, I don't think.
I hope
Found
not.
one for $120.
I don't think
Jesus.
anybody likes the smell of like cigarettes.
Unless you're
I
just
feel
a
like some
chain
people do.
smoker. Yeah,
Even
but that-
smokers, I don't think they like
you know what?
the smell
Anyone
of it.
who likes
That
the
just
smell
makes
of
it even stranger. Like I hate the way this tastes and smells, but I can't quit.
But I
Yeah.
love the buzz.
You don't
Yeah.
even get a buzz after you smoke it long. You have to smoke like 3 at a time to get that buzz from a cigarette after
That's
you've been
right.
smoking
Gross.
that long.
That would be, I guess, maybe not that funny. But if somebody's like trying to quit cigarettes, but they're like, oh, but I still love the smell, just light the candle in their house. Like that would be, oh man.
Do you think there's
a Nick Rat
probably
patches on.
pot flavored candles then?
Oh, absolutely.
Or flavored
Scented.
Yeah, scented.
Yeah, isn't
yes.
just don't you just burn incense if you want that?
Don't you just
No,
That's a different
Ryan,
smell.
that's what you do after
Yeah,
you enjoy
That's
the
what clears it
that's
out.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of people who like it for that very reason, though. They just like the incense.
There
It
is a
reminds-
cannabis candle.
Gotta be, yeah.
Yep. A lot
The
of
scent
cannabis
that-
ones.
The spoof set, the dryer sheet, and the toilet paper roll.
What?
It's called a spoof, Molly.
Weed is tight.
You
Weed
can tell
is
me off air
tight.
because I feel like I don't want to get in trouble for talking about this.
Okay.
Don't give
So
the children any ideas.
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know what else would there be. Like I remember Michael Jordan had a cologne that said it smelled like grass and like a leather glove because it was like during his baseball era.
Gotcha.
That couldn't have smelled good. I think my brother had it.
I bet leather would smell good. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that'd just be like a
I
new car
love the
scent.
smell of like
Yeah, but
when
like-
you buy a wallet and that like smell like fresh leather.
I agree. I just don't think Michael Jordan cologne pulled it off since it doesn't exist anymore. So
Ah,
I just
fair.
don't think it, or maybe it does, but I don't think it pulled it off. I
Hey,
don't
does
disagree-
Giannis have a cologne?
Oh, you know what?
Then he's really
I would
jumped the
take
shark if he did.
butter and onions in a candle.
Okay, there you go. That's
Because that's
good.
like
That's a
one
good
of the
option.
best smells. I
Wait,
love
butter and onions?
like sautéed onions and butter. Like so when I first start cooking, one of the first things I do for most of the dishes that I make is there's onions in them in some capacity, and I'm at least cooking them down a little bit.
Sure.
When I start cooking onions and you put a little butter and onions in the pan, it is one of the best smells that you can get in your kitchen that's not like sweet.
Yeah, I
I
was
do
just gonna
like that
say like
smell.
a cinnamon and butter would be a nice smell
Right,
too.
yeah.
Cinnamon, yeah, is always
But
good.
if I'm gonna go savory
Yeah.
scents, I'm gonna stick with butter and onions. I
That's
think
good.
is the move.
That's good.
That could either smell really good or it could smell like you haven't taken a shower for like 2 days.
Yeah, maybe if it's like,
So, like-
raw onion, maybe. I'm
But-
talking like the sautéed onion. It's already sweat.
But still to it, like a garlic and butter or something like that could have a good smell to it.
I could get down with like a steak in general.
Yeah, meat
Steak scent.
meat candle.
Yeah.
North
Give me
and
a-
South
give me a-
candle.
Not touching that.
Call it the cowboy ribeye candle.
There you go. What about a
I'd take it
soggy
to
salad
Am
candle?
No. Nope. No soggy salad candle.
Soggy salad candle. This smells like wilting lettuce and
Brisket though.
disappointment.
I was gonna say like a barbecue smell wouldn't be bad.
That wouldn't be
Again, I
bad.
would just be hungry. Like I would just want to eat the candle.
Yeah.
You can like
You
set
get a
the
little
mood
smoke.
for a dinner, like if you had people over, like just to get people to really want to eat. If we just had the food.
Ooh.
What are you trying to like lure your prey or
Yeah.
like what?
Ryan.
This is perfect for Ryan.
This is what we
But
do.
no, like
Sure.
if people think you're a better chef than you are, it's like, oh wow, you made these ribs. Just the whole house is just filled with
Perfumed
the smell. Yeah,
with
barbecue.
I was just about to say like a hibachi candle. Hibachi
Okay.
candle.
I love hibachi.
Hibachi would actually be amazing, especially if you're like bad cook, but you're like, oh, I'm making stir fry. Start the hibachi candle, and whoever walks in
Then
thinks
what?
it's way
Order
better
some
than it is.
Order it then?
Yeah, then order it.
And what's the?
That's it. I light my barbecue candle, order north and south.
Yeah, and then act like you did it. Yeah, yeah.
Look what I made, guys.
Yeah.
This
What-
platter.
What would be? What would
with
be
6 buns.
Not a bad idea.
What is a terrible smell? Without anything like obvious. I'm trying to think of.
I know, without anything obvious.
Yes, fish is a good one though.
I think like a taco smell just lingering would be
Yeah.
a lot.
Because that'll like
taco
sink
kinda
into
has
the depths of your house.
Yeah.
The chips and salsa sort of. That's what I was trying to get
Yeah.
at. Something that like you like and would taste good, but you don't want to smell.
Any like an Indian place, Indian food would
I've
be
never
a lot.
had Indian food.
Indian food is so
What?
good.
I've never had
it's
Indian
very
food. I want to
delicious.
try it. I just
Very good.
I've never done it.
It's very I always kind of say it's like much more like American food than you realize because it's very fatty and it's a lot of fried stuff and very doughy. It's delicious. It's so good, but it has a very distinct
I
smell.
think a Chinese food would have a good smell.
Yeah, Chinese
or
food
like
would
a
be lot.
like a fast food, like a McDonald's, Burger King, like
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
just
don't wanna
any of
smell like
those.
McDonald's.
they'll all just smell
What would
like
be the
grease.
worst fast food place to smell like then?
I mean, for
Hardee's.
me, I worked at McDonald's. I hate that smell.
Hardee's.
It gives me like
Hardee's,
Or
Arby's. I
Carl's.
feel
I think
like would be
Arby's
bad.
is disgusting.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell can't smell good.
Taco Bell, no, not at all.
There's so many spices in Taco Bell. Though. I
Ooh.
feel like it covers it up. Arby's
What?
is just like.
You know what Molly would hate?
What?
Long John Silver's.
Oh, I
Yeah.
would hate it a million times over.
Have any of you guys ever been to a Long John Silver's?
Yes, I've been there.
Really?
I've eaten their hush puppies.
I've never
The
once
hush puppies
been
are
to
good
one.
there. My grandparents somewhat liked it. 'cause
Yeah,
I
it's a
remember going
grandparent thing.
Yeah.
I remember
Really?
going
Never
with like my
been.
grandma.
No.
Yeah, down in Florida.
Never, like, fast food fish has just never been even a thought in my mind.
Yeah, I can't believe the fillet of fish is a thing.
Oh God, when I worked at McDonald's, the
Yeah,
line.
Fridays, just
oh
nuts,
my
right?
God,
That's crazy.
unbelievable.
That and the McRib, I never got it.
Oh,
The
dude,
McRib
the
bothers
McRib
me.
is so
the
good.
fake-
Real okay, because it's like they make it look like a rib
Yeah.
that has
Yes.
like bones in it.
Can I-
It's
can I
like
just-
you're not taking a like.
Right. Can I add
it's
this
just
to
so
it?
gross.
It's so good.
Have you ever seen the movie E.T.
Years ago.
when he's like dying in the river? You know, like
Oh, spoilers.
yeah. That's what the McRib looks like before they put the fake rib on it. Before
Well, now I have
they
to
put the
look it
fake barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause I worked at McDonald's.
Yeah, I feel ya.
It was like rubbery.
Uh-huh.
It looked like a dog toy, and you'd put it in like the.
Oh, it's got the onions and the pickle on it. It's just so. It's just simple and
I'm
delicious.
literally trying to Google ET dying in the river and hope I don't get like fired or banned for this. But like half the images are like the hidden images because it must be so like graphic of like
Oh,
what
yeah,
ET
yeah.
looks like.
It's a little bit sad.
You can see his ribs.
Definitely, a little
I
tear.
don't know.
A little tear welled up. I fast
I'm
forward that for
turning
my
safe
kids.
search off.
It's too. It's too much.
Oh,
They
that's
missed
what it
the
looks
whole
like.
like downside.
What's that?
He really wants to go home. He's feeling a little homesick, and now he's on his way.
I'm just saying.
1 hour movie.
No, I'm saying the actual like him, like that's like 5 minutes of the movie where he's like dead.
He looks like Dobby.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when he was bringing this up. I was thinking of Dobby's death scene. I
think Dobby looks like E.T. because
that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yes,
they have the same. They have the same physique, is what it is. They go to the same gym.
Is that the Harry Potter one? Right?
Yes.
So what's the other thing that's basically the same in Lord of the Rings?
Gollum. Yeah, they are all the same.
Then E.T.'s race is actually in Star Wars too.
His
That's
what?
right.
That is neat.
Like,
What's
his race? Like the species?
Star Wars.
His species of alien.
When they yes, go ahead and share it.
Yeah, so during one of the Senate scenes, there's
Do you think I actually care?
Yeah.
Just let him.
I want to tell.
Cabbage.
Yes, there's
Tell me, just like I do in my kids. Okay, tell me.
Let him cook.
I want to
Let him
hear.
cook.
This one time.
Spielberg and George Lucas made a deal that they would put little like cameos in it. So in E.T., there's a in the movie E.T., there's a kid dressed up as Yoda.
Oh, okay.
For Halloween. Mm-hmm. And then in one of the newer, the middle 3 Star Wars movies, in the Senate where they have all the different species of aliens all getting together, one of them has E.T.
So like Easter eggs.
Yeah, Easter eggs. Perfect.
Okay. Interesting.
I wish, Ryan, the next time something like that happens, can we just zoom in on Molly's face and nobody else's when Matt tells random
Star Wars
facts? Like
that is neat.
Now I feel bad. I just genuinely don't give a you-know-what about Star Wars.
But you should feel bad because your face was literally like when your kid's trying to tell you something, you're like, okay. And like, so you were trying not to
I
be
see
mean.
you're excited, so I will try and mirror some of your excitement.
Exactly.
And your face looked like it hurt. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show.
God dang, do you see when she's in the light? It's just popping.
There was a lot of crumbs.
Yeah, true cookie duster. A cookie duster.
Cookie duster. Cookie.
It's a mustache. It's called a cookie duster. Yeah, it's every bite is a freshly dusted cookie because your mustache cleans it off. I have no idea what else you would think
of.
of.
Like a Limp Bizkit song?
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
A strong team makes all the difference, and Everlight Solar just expanded theirs. Everlight now offers roofing and exterior services for homeowners dealing with storm damage. From the first call to the final repair, Everlight quickly handles everything under one roof. When your roof takes a hit, you've got a team behind you. Start today at everlightroofing.com. That's everlightroofing.com. Everlight, powering through any storm. A proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love Zoa Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a Zoa Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
With me is Jeff Henson, owner of Englehart Motorsports. Jeff, you felt your previous business technology vendor had become complacent and their costs were increasing. So you contacted James Imaging Systems.
We found that moving forward with James Imaging was going to be a step in the right direction to help reduce cost.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation to help businesses do business better and save some money.
Up front, what James Imaging was able to show us as far as annual savings was substantial.
Plus, there's James Service and Support.
The quality of the service, that they live up to what they've promised, which they've clearly delivered on that.
Jeff, with business technology supported by people who keep their promises, how do you feel?
Extremely happy.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
I didn't see myself going to college because I struggled with anxiety and depression, but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I've found my community. There are a ton of support resources, and I never feel like I'm alone. My advice to others, keep pushing on. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Ben Brust here to tell you about Zimbrick European. They're Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and certified pre-owns. But the best part is I've been working with them since 2018, and the evolution has been a 2-door, a 4-door, and now it's time for an SUV. My life has changed, and it's changed with Zimbrick European. Being a dad has made it really important to have the comfort and the safety that the SUV will bring me. Again, Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. Of course, I found the sexiest car on the lot. Check them out.
Trent here from Canopy Wealth Management. We're often asked, when's the right time to work with a financial advisor? The answer is always simple, now. Whether you're building wealth, nearing retirement, or already retired, the Canopy team can help you gain clarity around your goals, resources, and path to financial independence. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's our promise. Get started at canopy-wealth.com.
Paid for by Canopy Wealth Management. Canopy Wealth Management is registered as an investment advisor with the SEC.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, featuring 2026 curling national champion Matt Hamilton on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbostock text line. List is more. Sorry, I moved my water bottle.
I was looking around. I was like, who? What was that
Sorry,
sound?
I moved my water bottle over. What did you think it was?
I thought somebody moved like their microphone.
You just scared me. I will say this. I will not name the person. Matt Hamilton, Molly Brown, primetime, Olsheim behind the glass. There was a... I don't know if there's an actual Hall of Fame for broadcasters as far as like if you weren't like in the Sport Hall of Fame, but this person would be a Hall of Fame level broadcaster down in South Florida. And at times they made some appearances on ESPN. And I guess
I'm just kidding.
I think you'd say that they were on the radio too long because the guy was really talented and also by all accounts a good guy. But there was two separate things. One, he fell asleep.
No.
Like during an interview on the air.
During an interview? How do you fall asleep during an interview?
We've all interviewed Jason Willie. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I love Matt Hamilton.
Yeah, he does.
Sometimes there's long answers, okay? That's
fair.
what I meant. There's long answers.
Jim almost fell asleep in some interviews.
With who? Pat Richter. Pat Richter almost fell asleep listening to himself
oh my
talk.
God. For real, I couldn't listen to it while driving. It was unsafe. It should be a disclaimer. If you're listening to this while driving, please pull over. May cause drowsiness.
Well, now you've ruined my news. Me and Pat have a new...
Jump around extra.
No, it's on the Calm app.
Oh.
It's perfect for that.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Good, it's free with my insurance. Great. Can't wait to fall asleep to Jim and Pat.
We're going to talk about different Badger stories.
Jim and Pat at night.
Jim and Pat
after dark.
Fire it up.
Man, don't tempt me with a good time.
The Badger Hour is what we call it.
Woo! Yeah.
Sorry, Jim. I did not mean to hijack.
Anyways, what else did the guy do?
Please take my fart story away, because that was the other one.
That's where it was going.
That was the other one. Yeah, definitely. He definitely don't say caught, was definitely farted on the air. Definitely can hear
I would be terrified of that. Like, that has gone through my head. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've never farted in this room.
I mean,
but like,
ladies don't fart, obviously.
Exactly. Exactly. But that would definitely be like my biggest fear is like the one time I do.
Since you joined the show and it was just me and Jim, we just fart away. But now that Molly's here, we gotta hold
it. Ryan, definitely. If anybody farts on this panel,
it's Ryan. He just lets her rip it
in that room.
Oh my gosh!
And then when you open it, and then he gets like the scared.
You know what? We were talking about bad scented candles. Ryan's producer room.
The best one was today. Scandal. I got here late today, and I came out of the elevator at 2 p.m. And right as I'm walking out, Jim's walking in. Right after I just ripped one
in the elevator.
Yeah.
And Jim, you didn't mention it. Come on.
I felt so bad. I was like, oh, Jim, you should take the next one.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, and our producer, Stinky.
Thankfully, I'm still working through my cold, so I didn't smell it. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly to the Coors Light.
See ya.
How do you save that to the end, Ryan?